Hello peeps. Probably wondering why I am, well, it's Lady L Nobby here. Probably wondering why I am in 100% disarray. I was going to film a video of me editing my, working on my comic and doing stuff for it. But then a huge cockroach appeared. And now it's been basically running around my entire room, all over the floor. And I am on my chair right now. And I am just very much afraid. I have a big fear of animals and bugs and all those type of things. And I'm just trying to trust in the Most High and not be scared. But I'm just struggling. I thought I would record because why the heck not? I don't know where it went. Last time I seen it was near the door. But this thing is so fast that last time it was next to my shoe rack, and then I looked over and it was right underneath my feet. So it's really quick, it's really fast, and it's really efficient. And it can also crawl on things. And when I was younger, little story time, when I was younger, I was sleeping on the floor. And that's the only place I had to sleep. And I was sleeping on the floor, and when I was sleeping, I heard like, you hear that noise? Because we have plastic on the floor or on top of our rugs. So I heard that noise. So I'm very sensitive sleeper. So I woke up out of my sleep and I turned and there was a bug crawling right next to me. A giant cockroach right next to my face, right near me, and basically right across from me. And you know them chubbies are fast. They are fast. And so I just jumped up in fear. Like 100% afraid of fear. And I've had things like I've woken up when I stayed at other people's houses. I've woken up with like giant ants on my face one day. I hate bugs just crawling on me because I always had just the worst experience of bugs just crawling on me randomly. Like I just do not like it with 100% like my entire body. Like I also used to watch very scary, like I don't know why, but when I used to watch shows, they used to have always very scary bug moments, very scary bug moments, and I would see them and I would be just livid and afraid. Now I have my door open, so I don't know if the bug dipped because it was right near the doorway, so it could have left, but that chumpy could easily just run underneath my feet again while I'm just chilling. So I was chilling. I said, you know what, I'm not gonna be fearful, I'm not even gonna be afraid, I'm just gonna be okay. I'm gonna calm down. I seen it run that direction, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be good, I'm not gonna be afraid. But that ugly cockroach just keep rearing its head. And no offense to it, like I know it's God's creation, I love God's creation, I do, I love God and I love his creations, but animals and bugs and stuff, it just like really freaked me out. Like honestly, I wish it didn't. I really truly wish it didn't. Like if I had to go camping, I don't know how I would survive, let alone the big gigantic bugs and monsters out there. Man, if I see a roach, if I see a freaking beetle, if anything, I don't care how big or how small, is crawling on me, I'm trying my hardest not to just get overwhelmed right now. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. My fear right now is the fact that I will put my feet down and be like, okay, you know what? Well, it doesn't matter where it goes. Trusting God. And then it will just like fall over my feet or behind me. Or in front of me. Just I was just sitting here chilling. And like I was on my bed. I turned to my side and I seen a bug crawling towards me just now. And then I was like, okay, you know, I went out, like I bug stuff, and I put the bug stuff all over the room, practically all over the room. We have a cat, so I hope my cat gets to it. But I know that if I don't find it or see it or like just get to it, I am going to be flipping out all day. I'm gonna be scared to touch or move or be near anything in my room, and fear that a bug's just gonna pop out. I'm sorry guys, I just need someone to be here with me while I'm doing this, besides the Most High, of course. I know I have a God with me, and I just decided to document it, 'cause why the heck not? Like, okay, I was thinking about just taking a shower to calm down my head and just leaving my room for now and chilling. So I think that's what our plan is going to be for now, okay? Okay, I'm gonna keep the camera on just in case it comes out and I have to scream and you guys can hear me basically losing my marbles. I know I said I was gonna get up. I'm kind of scared too. I'm thinking about going over there on my bed. Oh crap, it's like the feather stuff from my shoe. It scared the Darwin, the blah blah out of me. Oh, it's fast. It's so fast. I don't know how it's so fast. And when I pick up stuff, I just toss it. I'm not gonna lie. I just toss it, guys. It's so strange because you'll sit there and throw everything and nothing will move. But once you just sit there and like stand up to go for a little walkie, all of a sudden the bug wanna pop out of nowhere. You're like, Pookie, where were you this entire time? Trust in God. Trust in God. Trust in God. Yeah, you want to see someone who basically believes in the Most High, basically flip out and pray that God protects him from a little cockroach? Not little, that should be as big. There you are. Here I am. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try to get into bed. Alright. Oh no. I'm scared. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna walk with the face of the Most High, okay? Hello peeps, I'm alive. I know I was freaking out about a bug like 5 seconds ago and then I disappeared from the camera because I wanted to hop in the shower to get my mind off of it. But yeah, I basically reflected in the shower and I was basically saying like, Satan really be trying to get on your nerves because like high key, he'll basically have like some inconvenience come in. Like for example, like just a few moments ago I was trying to order some food and everybody was like, yeah, we don't do delivery when it comes to cash. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, we're all card. I'm like, I have nothing on my card. So can you guys figure that out? No, we can't. But okay, I understand. And so I was just sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, I was getting down because I'm like, wait, hold on, that's not even a big deal. And so I said, I have a PB&J in here. So I grabbed a PB&J and I ate the PB&J. And the PB&J was delicious. And I also have a PB&J downstairs. And I'm thinking about going down there and grabbing that PB&J and getting some sweet tea. And I'm like, you know what? And be grateful for that and have a good day. And then after I got out of the shower, I kind of cleaned up my room a little bit more. I was already cleaning it up in the process of it, but seeing that bug basically lit a fire underneath me, and so it's way better. Like it's way cleaner now. Does it look cleaner to you guys? Well, it's cleaner to me. So and then I just basically did what I was supposed to be doing 5 minutes ago. Like remember I told you guys I was gonna be working on my comic? So guess who was right in chapter 1? This video was supposed to be about my comic. And I spent the first half of it flipping out about a cockroach. I am so sorry to everybody who's watching. Let's flip the camera, shall we? Oh wait, hold on. Is this spoilers? I want to show you everything, okay? Okay. Hey Pookies, these are my 2 devices that I have right now, and I'm currently just like, and it's funny because if you look up, I'm watching things like this, like on TV. Because like, okay, hold on. I wasn't on this device just now, so cut me a break. Yes, I know, and I got one right here. But I'm using this to monitor my heart rate because I'm more than likely have a chronic illness, but we're gonna talk about that later. Okay, look, ready? So I was watching like the girl, she does these the video that I'm watching right now is 53 minutes and I eat it up so much. It's Julian Doodles, and oh my goodness, I just love her long videos because like she just do art and she just do her like little selling art and stuff like that, and it's just like so beautiful to me because like I love to watch these videos while I do stuff. It's like my like accountability partner, you know. It's like body doubling, so I really enjoy it. And so yes, I've just been watching her video and like I hit pause because I wanted to film and I didn't want her talking while I was filming. So here is like also because like I think that was like weird, right? So I was doing some research, right, on basically how to. First of all, I went to go see how big a cover had to be because right, okay guys, my friend, she is basically, I made friends. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys, I made friends on TikTok, guys. hold on. I don't know if I can be able to show you guys. I don't want the volume to be up when I show you guys. So I'm going, oh wait, I was just on TikTok. Okay, so I'm watching this video But like, let's get out of this video. See, I'm looking at how many pages are in the webtoon. That's what I was looking up here. Guys, I legit see, look, I'm doing a bunch of webtoon research. Oh yeah, so this is actually one of my friends over here. Hold on, I don't know because I don't want to show her face, but I don't want to like, you know, do that. Like, I made like, can you guys see that? 228 followers, and I have so many friends. You see like the friends, like the 95 thing when it comes to the friends. Like, I have so many friends. Like, follow my TikTok account if you want to. But yes, I post mainly art on this account, and these are basically like art fight and all that. And also, this was my first year doing art fight. Practically post only like 4 of them because my chronic illness and basically my symptoms. I think I have a chronic illness, but I haven't been diagnosed. But let's just say I have the symptoms and they're getting worse, and they basically be making it really hard for me to do stuff. But so yeah, I made friends on here, and they've been helping me and motivating me to get my webtoon done. So my hand has not been working, but now it's feeling a little bit better. So guess who's trying to make a cover? So one of my friends, she said, okay, she said basically when we basically do our webtoons, she said a good idea would be to make a cover for it, like make a thing for it, and then post underneath it, coming soon. Like, and so I don't know, I'm pretty sure I told you guys already, but my title for my comic is BloomUnveiled. Okay, I've been eating up this comic. You can't see the L because his hair. It's like, it's BloomUnveiled, but it's Bloom, guys. It's BloomUnveiled. So my comic name is BloomUnveiled. Okay, I've already had it decided for a long time. So this is the comic picture that I want it to be. So I want 2 people looking up. I want the main character to be in the middle with a little flower in her hand. I don't know, I just thought it would be cool. You got the character in the top, like da 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 da. So I'm just basically sketching, and this was like the other sketch because I actually did a sketch underneath it as well. Hold on, let me just undo all of these bad boys. So this was my little rough sketch. Really rough, okay? Really rough, okay? And the funniest part is I haven't even know which characters I'm assigned to each of these little roles that I have sitting over here, except for like the main character and the guy right here. I know who's gonna be right here, and I know who's gonna be right here. And I do know, okay, I do know who's gonna be down here, but I don't know which one's gonna be in which corner. So yeah, I was doing this, and then that's what I just started doing just now, okay? But before I was doing that, I was over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was using this to make like I was using this as references to kind of get the like characters and stuff like that. But I was working on my story. Hold on, dang, hold on, wait, oh, okay, that's a lot of stuff right here. So okay, I'm gonna see if I can do it fast. Okay, guys, do not read it, do not slow and read it. Okay, ready to boom. All right, so I've been working on my story. Da da da. You can see, and I'm gonna see if I can zoom in because all right, I don't want you guys to have any spoilers. Okay, so see. So, chapter 1, The Forgotten Kingdom and the Lost Daughter. That title for the chapter is gonna have to be changed, guys. That is not what the first chapter is gonna be about. Yeah, I'm changing that bad boy. So don't get attached to that. Don't start doing assumptions, guys. That is not what it's gonna be about. But yes, but I'm getting the stuff done. I'm writing stuff down. You know, what's it called? Yeah. Okay. So, oh. I revealed a little something. Alright, okay. So I'm basically writing a lot, alright guys? I'm getting that stuff done. And I said I'm gonna do chapter 1 first. And then I'm gonna move on to the other chapters. First I'm gonna basically, so my goal is to get this done so that I can upload it to my, because one of my friends, she does do a video where she shout out people on TikTok. She's awesome. She's the bee's knees. Her name is Danny Webtoons and Lives. I will put it on a screen. Come on, editing me. I know you don't like to do too much editing, but you could do this. All right, put it on the screen for me. Thank y'all. I love you, me. All right, and so she's a really cool person. She basically shouts out people webtoon, and she said like, why don't we just make our little cover thing and say coming soon, so that when she does webtoon shout out, she can basically put people in that, like basically show people that direction. Like, you know, God, like basically, guys, I do not know how to speak English right now. Hold on. So as I was saying, she was basically saying that if you basically do our webtoons and we basically put a cover thing for it, even though we don't have our first chapters out yet, she said that practically, like when she basically shouts out webtoons, she can still go to the page and show people like where to look for it, like what stuff, like basically so they can subscribe early on before the webtoon comes out. And I know you guys seen my little rough sketch and like, girl, can you even draw? Well, I did show you guys my TikTok, so I can draw. I can. Oh, y'all guys want to see some characters that I finished? I haven't even posted all of them to like TikTok because I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just waiting to post them. Especially since some of the stuff like I don't really want people seeing yet. So I'm just like, okay, let me show you guys some stuff, alright? Okay, remember I told you guys I was doing art fight? I know I'm just basically jumping to something else, but these are like two things I was like, two sketches I did for art fight. I did not post them because like I don't know if I should post them, but yeah, like these were supposed to be rough sketches. I was supposed to go in with line work and all that and color and make it really nice and cute, but I didn't yet. I don't know if I should just post them, just be like, here you go, you know, especially this one, because this one is really rough. Like I was just really doing it was a real rough sketch, you know. But yes, so I was doing art fight and it's my first year, but these are the attacks that I got, guys. These are the attacks that I received. So this is one of my characters from my comic, and this is the attack I got. Isn't she adorable? Oh my goodness, this is the same character. Oh my goodness, people just kept attacking her. Like, yes, people just kept attacking her. And then they did one of my like villains. I know, she's a villain. Yeah, so like you're like, okay, how is this cute precious girl a villain? You're gonna have to stay tuned. But yeah, this is basically what's going on so far. Like, okay. And then, all right, we gotta move on. Give me a second. Okay, so these are my current up-to-date BloomUnveiled characters, and I hope you guys will enjoy. So this is Nikita. This is one of my characters, Nikita. The camera is not doing my Pookie justice, but this is Nikita. Then we had the one that everyone kept drawing, Alice. See, right, like, wouldn't this be such a cool comic? Like, wouldn't she be so cute in the comic? Like, guys, come on, like, you guys gotta stay tuned. My comic's gonna be epic. This is my main girl's family. Like, yes, look at the structure, guys. Come on, like look at the art style. Like, don't you want to eat it up? Come on, like, okay, that's weird. Okay, but look at it, like, beautiful. Here's some villains. Yes, look at my villains. They're conjoined villains. Yes, look at them. Like, doesn't this just seem like such a cool comic you wanna read? And look, you see their little monsters? You see their little cute little monsters? We got the Mornix monster. Well, it's called Mornix. Isn't it such a cute monster? I mean, it's technically a villain, but it's adorable. Then we got Tinsy. Or Tinsy, yeah, Tinsy. I was make sure I said it correctly. We got Tinsy. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? And then we got more villains over here. The one that was drawn as well. This is my little Talma. She's a cute little villain. Yes. There's her little, basically her cute little teddy bears. That's also her monsters. Like, wouldn't you want to read a comic about like just such cool concepts, guys? Another one of my main characters. We got Lumina Lane in the building. And so these are the sketches I got for them so far. And this for her, I was trying to do outfits and see like what type of outfits I wanted to give her. But not all the characters got this. I was like doing a lot. I don't know why. I feel like she's like, I don't know why, but she was like at the time, she's my favorite character to draw. I just loved her hair. Like I did a study about her different hairstyles to give her. Like, oh my gosh, that's cute. That hair, look at the hair. Like, look at the hair. It's like, oh my goodness. Like, focus on the hair, you know. Also, the body's fake, guys, so like don't focus on that. And then this is another one of my main characters who I have to basically, I'm still in the process of kind of getting her character design together, but this was like her first character design drawing. Like, this was drawn, guys, in December 2024. Like, I've been working on this, I just haven't been recording the process. And that the same goes for my comic. Like, I've been working on so much stuff and I have not been recording at all. Like, because I've just been so, like, you ever just basically be so hyper focused on something? Like, that's how I be. But yeah, this is her. Isn't she cute? Oh gosh, my favorite thing about her is the hat thing. But yes, like, that's my favorite thing. So I'm currently working on my comic and trying to get this together because I just really want to make my comic. So that's what's going on so far. And yes, I'm in the same measly bonnet you see me in for too long. But like, I really do need to get a new one in a different color too, because it's pink. I love pink, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick and tired of seeing this bonnet on my head as well. But that's besides the point, guys. Like, besides my cockroach freak out, I've been having like a good time, guys. Like honestly, now my chronic illness has been basically kicking my behind. Like, well, chronic illness symptoms, haven't been diagnosed with anything yet, guys, but these symptoms, that's why I got my little watchy thing to check my heart rate, because that bad boy be like, you know what sounds fun? Going above 100. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm like, why? I walk down the steps. Is that really necessary to go over 100 for that? Like, yeah, it is. Honestly, I move around just a bit. Even me getting this happy, like, honestly, I have not felt this okay in a minute. And the sad part is I'm still in somewhat pain, but I haven't felt this okay in a couple of days, and it's like in weeks, and it's not really healthy. But yes, I've been working on my comic. I even have like, guys, hold on, I'm trying to show you guys all the stuff that I've prepared. Like here's like, look, okay, let me see. Cause I'm trying to do this without giving out spoilers. Oh, that's also a spoiler. I don't think you can do this without giving out spoilers, so I'm gonna have to cover the screen. But I'm gonna show you guys. Anyways, so ready? All right. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I'll put this down. All right. So see, guys, like seriously, you see on the side? This is my different folders that I got for different stuff. Look, like different folders for with different information. Hold on. Okay, some of this stuff is like seeming a little bit empty. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, look, different stuff with different information. Oh wait, I forgot. It's on that side. Okay, that's why it looks empty, guys. The information on this side, okay? Like not for all of them, just for some of them. See? The information is on this side. See, guys, I've just been working on my comic. Like, I have been doing something, all right? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm exhausted. But yes, I've just been in the process of making my comic Bloom Unveiled, and here's my little update. I haven't really made a video just specifically for Bloom Unveiled. Like, it's always been my vlog diaries. Like, this is still a vlog diary. This is just the topic is Bloom Unveiled. But I just want to update you guys, and I hope you guys can stay with me with this process of drawing it. And so I might actually do a little bit on this video so that you guys can see what I'm doing so far. But I'm going to get myself a PB&J and something to drink because I am hungry and I am thirsty. And then we're going to go back to watching the little thing. Well, you guys aren't gonna be able to hear it, but I will. So peace. Oh, I'm coming back because I also forgot to mention that I also made a synopsis. But because when I post my cover and be like coming soon, I want there to be a little synopsis on the corner. So right now I'm trying to figure out how big the webtoon like cover has to be so that I can get my webtoon cover to that level. And then next I want to figure out which characters are actually going to be on the cover for season, like for the season 1, basically, like for volume 1 / season 1 of my webtoon, because honestly it's looking like something that's going to be multi, like, you know, seasons, multi-volumed. So yeah, so I need to see which characters need to be on volume 1 and which ones are the main ones that I'm going to put there. That's what I have to figure out. But I know the poses already down, but once I figure out that, I also got to some of these characters are not drawn yet. I keep looking at myself. Some of these characters are not drawn yet, guys. Some of them are not drawn yet, so I'm gonna have to draw the ones who aren't drawn yet. But at least if I basically get to the point where I figure out who's going where, that will help out. And then even though you guys see me doing chapter 1, I still have to edit the rest of it because I put in notes, and I basically kind of like, so I don't, okay, first of all, I use ChatGPT to help me, okay? I tell ChatGPT, like, for example, if I'm making a story about like a girl who falls off the bridge, I'm like, okay, ChatGPT, the girl, she walks up and she basically goes towards the bridge, and then she falls off the bridge, and then next, what's it called, her friend, she lands in the water, and then she turns around and she sees something moving quickly towards her, and then it's this. And so I tell ChatGPT that, and then ChatGPT, what ChatGPT do is that basically it organizes it for me. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's cheating. I'm like, well, no, it's helpful. Like, I don't be knowing how to, I will write long behind paragraphs of how I want things to be. Like, a lot of my notes are just like I have my notebook dedicated to my story and all my ideas, and I write all these things. I'm just like, ChatGPT, I'm gonna need you to organize this for me, Pookie. Kamsamnida. And you know, I do know that, oh my bad, I do know that one thing that ChatGPT do tend to do is basically like change something. So if ChatGPT changes something and I don't like, and it was called like normally I won't like it because like I don't like it when it, like, ChatGPT puts its own input. So I tend to also write down, like, keep everything that I say, like, you know, like without changing anything, because I don't want ChatGPT to change certain things, you know, about my story. Because sometimes ChatGPT will do whatever I want. They're like, yeah, and then her mother, Ramika. Who's Ramika? I've never named my character Ramika. Her mother name is Samantha. Yeah, I wrote down Samantha. Yeah, her mother's name is Samantha. Can we fix that? Thank you. And it'll put in Samantha where it's at Rika. And then a lot of times if I do see something and they just keep changing something or they keep messing with stuff, you know, what I'll tend to do is I'll just go back in and I'll copy everything that they put. After they organize everything, I'll copy it all down, I'll put it back. And then anything that they changed that I didn't want to be changed, what's it called? I'll just go back in and I'll fix it. Like I just go back and I'll retype it, okay? Because I like to use ChatGPT to organize my ideas. So, I mean, you can say, you can think that's cheating, I don't know, but I like to use it to organize my brains and my thoughts. But all the ideas and all the storytelling is coming from me. This is my story. Like I have already planned how it's going to begin and I also know how it's going to end. ChatGPT don't know any of that. I'm just going to put it into ChatGPT and then ChatGPT is going to organize it for me. And that's going to help me. Like I'll also basically write a whole script. I'm like, ChatGPT, can you make this into the comic script format? And then it might help me do that. I'm like, thank y'all, ChatGPT. And some of its tips are helpful. Like you're like, okay, maybe you should include like an apostrophe or proper grammar. I'm like, oh, fair enough. Yeah. Now I did spell to and door like all incorrect. But thank you. But yeah. So I use it. So I mean that's up to you guys. But I think it's also the same thing with 3D models when it comes to drawing stuff. Like just because you use a 3D model don't mean your drawing is going to come out like perfect. Anybody, you could put 5 people in a room and they all can use a 3D model and get something different. It all depends on you as a person. I'm not talking about no AI art though, nor AI writing. Like if you're just basically writing something and you're just like, okay, AI make me a story, and then you're just using whatever AI wrote, well that's just dependency fully on AI. But if you're using it to help you with stuff like what I do, like I tend to use it to help me with stuff like organizing my stuff. A lot of times when I write down a bunch of my ideas, I like to put it in ChatGPT so they can organize it for me. And so if I'm doing that, or even when I'm doing drawing prompts and something like that, or like if I'm drawing something, I might type it into ChatGPT just to see like different ideas and different ways I could do it. It's just like also when I use Pinterest. I use Pinterest to find like a lot of references and stuff like that. So I always just use my resources. Of course, I think these things are supposed to be used with it and to help you with it. I think when you're basically when you're like basically doing it like wrong and what's making a lot of writers and artists upset when it comes to AI is when you're using AI solely. When you're basically using AI to make art, which I hate how AI art looks. It just, and also even AI writing sometimes don't make sense. So like you gotta be careful with that. Like that's why you gotta go in each other like and fix that bad boy up, you know. And also like, but I feel like it's easier to fix it up if you know what you're doing and if that's your actual story, like you know stuff about it. But yeah, I feel like one thing is that like probably like don't rely on it. Like for example, I mean like, is it your own story and is it your own like art? Like have you drawn anything? Have you written anything? Like, or is it solely coming from AI? And if it's solely coming from AI, you're gonna make a lot of artists and a lot of writers not very happy, because a lot of these people are putting in effort. A lot of my drawings, some of my drawings, I use background images, like kind of similar to 3D models, but they're like 2D. They're 2D models for it. And I used one recently because my hand was messed up and I wanted to finish an art fight thing. And even though I used that 3D model, don't mean it was going to just turn out nice, because it was just a blank person. And me, I have some type of anatomy knowledge, so I kind of fixed certain things I didn't like and basically cleaned up certain areas. And I have a certain way I draw elbows, so I kind of did that my way, of course. And I have also a way I do ears, so I also do that my way as well. So it's just like I think it's just like make sure you are like using it as a resource, but not just solely depending on it. That's just my advice, okay? Because I'm telling you, if you come to people and you're like, I use ChatGPT to write my entire story, like it was like nothing was a part of me, like I just use ChatGPT or AI, or if you go over there like, oh yeah, I make AI art to sell. Like you just, yeah, I just basically put in AI, I want to go with brain bangs, and whatever comes up, I sell it. You are going to frustrate a lot of people. You are. But if you like, for example, but if you use AI for references, I don't think that's a bad idea, okay? I don't. I mean, I know a lot of people say, okay, well, you can't even use it for references. No, I don't really agree with that. Like, I also don't agree like with you can't use ChatGPT just to help you with stuff, because honestly, it really be like, for me, I treat ChatGPT like Google. but a smarter version. Because Google, you can be like, okay, well, which is the next mall, and then you gotta go through each article and like whatever you're searching, we gotta go through each thing and search and find it for you. But ChatGPT, you like, okay, send me like the top 5 best websites for this, or like for example, I think I might have autism, so I said, can I do something like send me like 5 autism tests so I can take for just to see if I should even go to a specialist, you know, to see if I'm close, because if I am, I'm going to go see a specialist about it. And so I did the little test, and it said that I definitely probably should see a specialist. But yeah, it gave me a list of stuff, and I also use it to help with Bible study. I think it helps a lot with Bible study. I also put my specifications though when it comes to doing stuff like that though, but like just make it you, but make sure you include yourself. Okay, all right, let's move on.